Welcome everybody. Today we celebrate our Independence Day. Today we recognize the traditions and institutions our founding fathers established 240 years ago. Now if you look around the world, they have democratic institutions as well.
Hi, you guys.
And when they talk about history, they're talking about thousands of years, not hundreds. But it is our Constitution that is the oldest written Constitution still in use today. Part of what we celebrate is the genius of our founding fathers in establishing a system that lives and breathes and changes as the world does, yet we retain our core principles of freedom and justice. Now this is an election year. We'll all make our choices and then we'll come together as a country when the election's over. Today you only have one choice though. It's hamburger or hot dog. Choose well. My partner in crime today is Jim Shellard. I'm Greg Goodsitt. You know, Jim, the only thing that would make this better?
A hamburger or a hot dog.
No, a parade.
A parade? Well, guess what? We got one.
Excellent.
Coming right at us.
And we've already started. The bike parade is in full-fledged biking.
And here we are, the 51st. This is the 51st annual parade here, and it's off to a great start. The parade is presented by the Glenview Park District in cooperation with the Village of Glenview. And what do we got going on? We got a lot of bikers out today. This is one of the biggest bike. Look at it, it goes as far as we can see. One of the biggest bike parades I've seen in a number of years.
And it's just getting rolling right now. Let's thank our sponsors. This year's parade has been made possible by many individuals, local businesses, and community organizations. Thanks to Glenview State Bank, Estellas, and Potash Corporation for their sponsorship today. The parade is presented by the Glenview Park District in cooperation with the Village of Glenview, and special thanks to the Glenview 4th of July Committee.
I saw Officer Meyer come by already. He's been by with Dan McCarthy, I think, was there as well.
As always, there are prizes and awards today. This year, all entries will be judged as they pass the reviewing stand in several categories: Best Musical Variety or Novelty Group, Best Neighborhood Group, Best Youth Group, Best Business Entry, Best Community Service Club or Church, and the Judge's Choice Award. Winners will be announced later in the evening at the July 4th fireworks show. And by the magic of television, they're probably right under your screen right now.
Right there, there it is, right there. That's a unique bike coming our way right now with the lights down the front. Is that considered a bike or a car? I'm not sure. One of the two. I want one.
I think it's two axles. We're supposed to charge them, I think, $1.80.
I love it. I love it. PVC tubing.
Of course, there's no judging on the bike parade. They're all winners.
They are. They are. And it looks like they're all decorated this year. I don't see any that don't have some kind of a red, white, and blue. It seems to be the theme this year. I don't know.
And it's also nice to see all the kids are wearing helmets.
Yes, they are.
Of course, the celebrations are just starting now. It goes on well into the evening tonight with the fireworks show. Fireworks cost exceeds $70,000, and it's paid entirely with donations from our residents and businesses.
Okay, we've got Michael McCarty here, who is the executive director from the Park District. This is the day. You built up to this day. What an amazing day.
This is a great day for Independence Day, celebrating our nation's birthday. We've been building up for this ever since last year's parade and the Twilight Show ended. Lots of work goes into it with our our staff as well as with the village. It's a great partnership. So this is so exciting. It's great to see the kids coming down the road.
Yeah. This is probably the biggest event in Glenview all year long. It brings out everybody, doesn't it?
It brings out everybody, all different types of people, all ages, and it's all day long. So it's just absolutely fantastic.
It's great. Well, you did a great job ordering the weather. It's nice little breeze going on, and ready for the fireworks. Are you excited about the fireworks this year? Some new things, right, going on this year?
Yes, very excited with the Twilight Show. We're back at Gallery Park. We have lots of great things. A bigger fireworks show, so we have bigger shells, more bang. We also have a longer show. We have some increased entertainment. We have a DJ, and the DJ actually will stay on for another half hour after the Twilight Show is over. So people that want to stay out and spend a little more time in the park can do that. We have food vendors and food trucks, as well as some local vendors from the Glen that are also going to be participating. It's just going to be a wonderful night.
That's great. Michael, thanks for all your hard work. Thanks to your staff for all their hard work, and enjoy the day.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Take care.
So Michael mentioned some of the changes that are happening tonight. There was a committee that was formed after last year with the public to make some suggestions, and I think that's why you've got the bigger, better fireworks.
Bigger bangs.
There will be food trucks so that you'll be able to eat during the evening, lots of concerts. North Shore Concert Band will be there. And I think now we should probably recognize the folks that are responsible for organizing and putting this all together. That's the Glenview 4th committee members. That is David Creeman, Betsy Bear, Craig Solomon, Elizabeth Fritz, Robin Andrews. And 4th committee members are Scott Britton, Sharon Dolezal, Kay Laurie, Pat Marone, Mary Novotny, Melanie Peterson, Ellen Stern, and Mark Trapp. Mark Trapp. Almost made it through.
You did. That was good. I was impressed. We still have that bicycle parade still coming at us. I love this little guy coming down here with his little car, bringing up the end. I think that might be, we're getting close to the beginning of the parade. Okay, we're here with Bill Casey from the Glenview Village Park District. I knew that. Park District Board Commissioner. This is a huge day. Day.
Awesome day. I mean, the weather is beautiful. We already had the Coast Guard flyby. They didn't pick anybody up, so that's a good thing. But what a beautiful day, and I think it'll culminate with a great fireworks this evening over at the Glen.
Yeah, there's so much going on. Gallery
sorry.
Park, yeah.
Yes.
There's so much going on today, and all the festivities around July 4th in Glenview. What's your favorite part of it?
I think the fireworks is my favorite part. It used to be the bike parade when I had younger children and watched them ride in the parade, but the fireworks for sure, and particularly this year is going to be even more exciting because we have a 5-minute longer show, and we're going to use, because it's a little more safe to blow off bigger ordnance, we're going to have bigger fireworks, so everybody should be able to enjoy it. Right. And at the Park District, we're really excited about that, and hopefully everybody gets a better view of it.
And there's like food trucks and things.
There's going to be food trucks this year from local vendors, so a lot of the local businesses got involved, so we're really looking forward to evolving this every year as we go along.
Great.
It's a good time.
This comes right on the heels of the next Olympic champion, in theory, right? Potentially, right?
We are so excited. One of our owns, one of GBS's owns, one of Glenview's owns, one of the Glenview Park District GTAC Swim Club's own, Olivia Smaliga, made the Olympics in the 100 back, and we're so proud of her. And we hope to see her bring home a gold. If not, we're still very proud of her. And we'll be seeing her do it in Rio. So let's all cheer for Olivia.
That's right. So at this time, it's great to cheer for Olivia, cheer for Glenview, cheer for July 4th. And Bill, thanks for all the work that you do.
My pleasure.
Thanks. Take care. Good to see you. Welcome to the 51st Annual Independence Day Parade. Glenview's parade is presented by the Glenview Park District in cooperation with the Village of Glenview.
And leading the units that make up our parade are the Glenview police officers, starting with Sergeant Rob Francois on motorcycle. The traffic officer is Dan McCarthy in the squad car. The bicycle officer is Mike Meyer, who is also the police liaison at Glenbrook South. The honor guard is composed of officers John Good, Joe Curtis, and Tim Sierra. Our police department has more than 100 uniformed and civilian employees. They deal with crime prevention, criminal investigations, traffic control, animal control, juvenile counseling, social services, and so much more.
The fire engine that we see coming behind the color guard are members of the Glenview Professional Firefighters Local 4186, part of the International Association of Firefighters. The union represents the active and retired firefighters, lieutenants, and captains of the Glenview Fire Department. And for the last 4 years, the local has hosted the Firehouse 5K Run for charity. This year it has joined forces with Rotary Club of Glenview Sunrise to create a charity weekend called the Hero Hustle, which includes a 1-mile obstacle course, 5K, and a 10K run. The event will take place September 10th and 11th, and details are on the website at herohustle.com.
The Police Honor Guard, marching right behind the police car, includes Officers John Good, Joe Curtis, Tim Sierra. A parade staple is the unit representing Joseph M. Sesterhen American Legion Post 166. The American Legion was founded in 1919. Its members are military veterans from all service branches. Glenview's post was chartered in 1923. It was named after Joseph M. Sesterhen, the first soldier from Glenview to die in battle during World War I. The post is commanded by Lloyd Keene. Wayne Carl is the Sergeant at Arms. The Honor Guard is Howard Baden, Frank Older, Ed Detweiler, and John Watt. And there's Lloyd Keene. Hi, Lloyd.
The Bagpipes and Drums of the Emerald Society Chicago Police Department was formed in 1982 to play at the funerals of police officers and firefighters killed in the line of duty. Several movies show the group in action, including Backdraft, The Fugitive, The Package, Stir of Echoes, and The Negotiator. Let's take a listen.
And here is the Glenview Fire Department. The mission of the fire department is to provide high-quality suppression, medical emergency services in a fiscally responsible manner. The department has 82 firefighter paramedics at 5 stations. They respond to more than 7,000 calls in a year.
Glenview State Bank, as usual, is right at the head of the parade. It's Glenview's premier independently owned community bank. It is proud to be a presenting sponsor of the fireworks display tonight. Managed by the same family for 3 generations, the bank, founded in 1921, is committed to being a responsible corporate neighbor and citizen.
Glenview State Bank is kind of the backbone of the community. They sponsor just about every charitable event in town. And there's Dave Creeman riding on the float. Hi, Dave.
And here comes this year's parade Grand Marshal, Mark Walther, who has made it his mission to promote and display true volunteer spirit during his 33 years at Glenview School District 34 and the many organizations which he has helped been associated with. Mark recently retired from school district, where he was principal of Hoffman School since 1991, and is co-chair of Character Counts in Glenview, which he has led for the past 15 years.
The Civic Awards float will be coming down shortly, but we should note that Mark Walther received a Special Service Award this year at the Civic Awards dinner. He's the most popular man in town, Mark Walther. And here comes the float for Character Counts. This decorated flatbed represents Character Counts in Glenview. The group's co-chairs are Nate Carter and Jim Bream. The group's longtime co-chair, Mark Walther, was recently retired and honored as the parade marshal. I see Chuck Gittles, Betsy Holtzkoff, Brian Wagley. The whole crew is out. Character Counts promotes the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. Find out more online at ccglenview.org.
The next 2 cars contain honorees of the Glenview Civic Awards, through which Glenview service clubs honor people who live or work in Glenview for their volunteer contributions to the community. Co-chairs of the Glenview Civic Awards Committee are Linda Kimball and Kevin Christel. This year's awards banquet was held on April 8th. This year's Charles Ace Reilly was named the 2015 Citizen of the Year. Ace has been the go-to guy for all things military in Glenview for years. He's especially known for his work on the Hangar 1 Foundation that resulted in incorporating portions of Hangar 1, including the control tower, into the Glen Town Center's design while it was being redeveloped on the site of the former Glenview Naval Air Station.
And let's not forget the 2015 Youth of the Year, Sydney DeHorn. She's a recent graduate of Glenbrook South. She and her younger sister discovered the charity Stripe, an organization that enables, empowers, and inspires young athletes and musicians to use their skills and talents to make life-changing differences to America's military families. Sydney was the president of Glenbrook South Interact Club.
Coming up comes the Glenbrook South High School Marching Band under the direction of Greg Wojcik and Aaron Wojcik. This 170-member band has performed throughout the country and at all the major bowl games. The Pride of Glenview, as they're known, has also traveled internationally, performing in Cardiff, Wales, and London. This past spring, the Titans performed at Pearl Harbor at the memorial for the 75th anniversary of the beginning of World War II. Out in front of it is the Glenbrook South Instrumental League, a group of parents dedicated to supporting the band in all that they do, through fundraising and chaperoning at all the various events. Truly dedicated Titans. And this is Greg Wojcik's last year. He retires at the end of this year. So the band is sponsoring a legacy fund where they're contributing funds to help secure the legacy of Greg Wojcik and the band. Let's take a listen, Greg.
And right behind the band, here come your Village of Glenview Board of Trustees. Members of the Village Board are Village President Jim Patterson, Trustee Scott Britton, Phil White, Mike Jenny, Debbie Carton, Paul Detlefs, and John Hinkamp. These are citizens dedicated to the community. They give their time, they take responsibility to do what's right for the community and still get along with their neighbors.
State Representative Laura Fine represents the 17th House District in Illinois. Fine was the clerk of Northfield Township and an instructor in the Political Science Department of Northeastern Illinois University. She's a Glenview resident, the mother of 2 boys. The 17th House District covers portions of Glenview, Northbrook, Gulf, Morton Grove, Evanston, Skokie, and Wilmette.
In addition to being a state representative, Laura Fine's also a proud member of the Kiwanis Club, donating her time for the benefit of our local community in addition to the work that she does. I hope he didn't lose one.
I know there's baby. Lost baby.
Okay, I can see them from miles away in their bright red orange vests. It's the Glenview Northbrook Kiwanis Club. I should be wearing my vest.
I know,
but,
where's your vest today, right? You need that.
I didn't have to wear one today because I got this lofty position. The Glenview Northbrook Kiwanis are part of the Kiwanis International, a global organization of members of every age who are dedicated to serving the children of the world. The local club was founded in 1965, sponsors youth groups, raises money to benefit children, children support groups, and they also provide scholarships. They were handing out pretzels today. That's probably why it's a little slow going. But I see Kevin Christel, Bob Worskow, Bob Smith, Howie Romanek.
There's Josh Koo, who's the leader of the student group at Glenbrook South High School. He's one of the faculty members at Glenbrook South.
Brian Hansen, Steve Lindell. It's a powerful crowd, and driving the car is Craig Solomon, joined by his wife and his children right alongside. The Kiwanis Club knows how to promote, right? They're getting the most out of their stage time. Hi there.
Hello.
Where's my vest? I should. Well, they ran out of pretzels. We don't get any
Josh,
pretzels.
where's our pretzels? Where's our pretzels? Dude!
That's a great idea. We should start the parade here.
This is the 9th year the Polish Folk Dance Ensemble has participated in the parade. Polonia is the official dance ensemble of PRCUA, the oldest and one of the largest Polish-American fraternal organizations in America. It's been working to preserve and promote the Polish culture in the U.S. and abroad for more than 25 years. The costumes are always so colorful, and the artistic repertoire includes melodies, songs, and dances from all regions of Poland. Let's take a watch and a listen.
The 16th entry in the parade is Studenroth for judge. David Studenroth of Glenview is running for judge in Cook County's 12th Judicial Sub-Circuit. He's a lawyer with 28 years of criminal law experience and was a former Cook County gang crimes prosecutor. I think he could probably handle Glenview.
I think so. Next up, the Glenview Blades, the official synchronized skating team in Glenview Ice Center. With 36 skaters and 3 teams, the Glenview Blades competes throughout Illinois, Michigan, and Wisconsin. In the 2015-16 season, the Blades took home four gold medals, including those at Synchro, Illinois, the Autumn Classic, and the Freeze competitions. The team ended its season with exhibition performances at the Glenview Ice Center Ice Show.
And we have a new entry in the parade this year. It is the Lawson Road neighborhood. They are a group of neighbors on Lawson Road between Willowbrook School and Fingston Road. They've put together a patriotic-themed novelty vehicle aimed at thanking the veterans for keeping America safe.
The Model A Restorers Club, this antique car presented by this group, is actually a history lesson. Model A Fords were the most common cars on the road in the late 20s and 30s. Today, antique car collectors carefully restore and maintain them. They are driven to many events and always get a friendly smile or a wave. The 40 horsepower engines and the 3-speed manual transmissions were state-of-the-art in their day. These cars are truly unique antiques on the road. Wow, they got quite a few of them out there today.
I've never seen that many all in one place.
Hope they don't crash into one another. That would be horrible.
I think you pretty much have to wear a bow tie to be in one of those cars.
I think you do. I like the horns. I don't think there's catalytic converters on those cars.
I don't smell the hot dog anymore.
I'm feeling dizzy.
Next up, the East Wing, Glenview Senior Center. The Senior Center, known as the East Wing, is a longtime participant in our parade with its decorated 27-seat bus, which must be behind. They're located at the Park Center. The East Wing offers programming, events, trips, and socialization to 1,000 members from Glenview to the surrounding communities. Its mission is to enhance lives through friendship, knowledge, and recreation. A schedule of Senior Center programs is published 6 times a year, and it's weekly on the internet.
The Wooddale Stars Baton and Pom team is a competitive team that's won state, national, and world titles. This is the second time the Wooddale, Illinois-based team is performing in Glenview's very own parade. I think we're going to see a performance here. They're coming up onto the judges' stand. Here we go.
I feel the anticipation.
I feel it, I feel it. Here it goes.
Look at Jim. Hey, Greg.
I'm not worthy.
How are you, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Hey, Greg.
How are you, Mark?
Good. A year from now.
I know, right? How's it feel?
The 22nd entry in the parade is Schneider for Congress. Brad Schneider represented the 10th Congressional District from 2013 to 15. He is the Democratic candidate for the seat in the upcoming election in November.
Right behind them, Congressman Jan Schakowsky represents Illinois' 9th Congressional District, which generally covers the east half of Glenview. Democrat, she's serving her 9th term. She was first elected in 1998 after having served 8 years in the Illinois General Assembly. Schakowsky is a member of the Energy and Commerce Committee, where she is the ranking Democrat on the Commerce, Manufacturing, and Trade Subcommittee. She serves in the House Democratic leadership as Chief Deputy Whip and is a member of the Steering and Policy Committee. We've got with us a celebrity. He's the celebrity. He's a celebrity. Most popular man, Mark Walther. Mark, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's it feel like, man? What's it feel like?
Jim, I can't even begin to describe it. You know, Glenview is just such an incredibly wonderful town, and it's beautiful to be here, to give a little something back to a town that has given me so much over the years.
Well, and you've given so much to the town. I do remember my kids both went through school with you. Hey, Mary. And I just remember you knowing every student's name and knowing something about them. And my kids would always come home and say, Mr. Walther just made me feel so special. And he knows me, and you've known so many here, and you've done so much. So thanks for all that. Talk a little about character counts going forward here. That's another great group that you've been working with over the years. What are you looking forward to the future from character counts?
So Character Counts will celebrate its 20th anniversary this fall. And so we're especially proud that Character Counts continues to have, a very visible, alive presence with a great heartbeat, not only in the schools, but also in our business community and our faith community and the park district and everywhere throughout the village. So we're really happy that Character Counts continues to have just such a positive influence throughout all of Glenview.
Mark, thank you for all your years. So much you've added to Glenview. Thank you, and enjoy the day. You certainly deserve it. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
And here's Glenview AYSO.
Kids are good?
It's a sports recreation program providing quality, affordable soccer to boys and girls from age 4 to 17. They were formed in 1982 with more than 1,300 registered players and more than 400 volunteers.
A new neighborhood is marching for the first time in the Glenview Parade. Residents of the Park Manor neighborhood have created a float that reflects their shared love of 1980s pop culture and the 30th anniversary of the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I love the shirt, Save Ferris.
I love the recreation of the movie. It's fabulous. Here is the Piper Navarro self-propelled plane that's the entry for the Medina Shriners Aviation Unit. They fly children to Shriners Hospitals for Children, a health system providing with 22 facilities dedicated to providing free paramedic medical care to burn victims and orthopedic patients. They're all unpaid volunteers, and they fly from the Chicago area to the Shriner Burn Hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio.
We have with us the village president, Jim Patterson. Jim, what an incredible day. I can't believe you put all this together all by yourself.
I wish I could say I had something to do with it, but in reality, we all know it's really the Park District. All the fun stuff is the Park District.
Well, it's under your leadership, so I'm giving you some credit there. Tell me, what's your favorite part of today? Is there a favorite moment that you have?
Probably the fact that we have so many people that come out every year, and they get to see all their other friends and neighbors, and just they're all having a good time. And this year, the weather is a little bit cooler, and I think the turnout is probably the highest we've ever seen.
If you take a look down here, it's amazing. It's probably like 10 deep along the edges there as you're going towards Lincoln Street. So again, you got the fireworks tonight. What are you looking forward to that? It's changed venues now. It's permanently over there. Talk to me about that.
Once again, that's the Park District had to figure out what was in the best interest and from their perspective of the community at large, as well as the different facilities, the easiest access. And so from our perspective, we're just happy to see it go forward. The fact that you have everybody come out and as long as it's safe, and I think our staff has worked really hard with the Park District staff to make sure that the egress is smooth, or certainly smoother than last year, which was our trial run, if you will.
Right.
And we didn't anticipate quite as many of the things. I mean, there were no issues. It's just that it was slower than many people would have liked.
Right.
But we expect and the Park District expects a huge turnout this evening, and so we look forward to the whole event and looking to see how. I think there's a few more things that they're going to do this year. It sounds like maybe from what I've heard, it appears that some of the shell sizes will be a little bit larger and a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And I think the show might be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So I would venture to say I expect it to be the Glenview's best fireworks show
Ever.
to date.
Ever.
Ever.
Well, thanks for all your hard work. Thanks for supporting everything that goes on today, and enjoy the day.
Thanks for the opportunity, Jim. Nice
Jim.
to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks, Greg. Good to see you.
We just saw come by the Advanced Tree Care, a locally owned company based in Lincolnshire. Owner Mike Bermucci, a certified arborist, is giving out baby sapling trees to parade spectators. They do a bunch of different kinds of work, including pruning and shaping, tree health diagnostics, and plant health care services, and 24-hour storm damage service.
And you just saw college nannies and tutors pass by the review stand. They specialize in safe, educational, fun nannies and tutors. They strive to provide the best possible experience for children and parents alike. The company's goal is to be a child care and academic resource at every stage of a child's development. Nannies and tutors, college nannies and tutors, and a Glenview institution.
I think there's a tiki hut coming our way, Greg.
I sense fun.
I may be ditching you for the rest of the parade and join the party that's going on there in the tiki hut. That looks like a good time.
Bring me back samples.
Tiki Tonight LLC is a great way to get refreshments. This is the first year it's been in the parade. It's a mobile tiki bar serving fresh fruit smoothies, tropical drinks, and snacks. This traveling bar can be rented for festivals, church events, and private parties, or any get-together. The new business is operated by Catherine Johnson and Mary Burgett. I want that at my next gathering.
Maybe they could just park right here. Here comes Cub Scout Pack 156. Boy Scout Troop 156 is celebrating more than 50 years of Boy Scouting fun. Chartered by Glenview Community Church, Troop and Crew 156 is one of the largest, most active Boy Scout organizations in Chicago.
Hi, Mike.
And right behind them is Cub Scout Pack 59. Walking with their pack leaders
Michael,
and parents.
how are you?
The pack is affiliated with Henking School. The club master is Mike Fish.
That fire engine that was part of the 156 is old number 12 that served the Glenview Naval Air Station. It's a 1969 GMAC that was restored and owned by Mike Lynch. Happy 4th. Weren't you already in the parade once? Love it.
And you can hear them coming. It's the South Shore Drill Team. For 10 years, we've seen the South Shore Drill Team strut their stuff. Founded in 1980 with a handful of neighborhood children, the South Shore Drill Team has grown to serve 300 young people, ages 8 to 21. Last year, the group appeared in more than 80 events in 7 states. The organization's purpose extends far beyond entertainment. Its focus remains on guiding young people to complete their education. In the past 4 years, 100% of the group's high school seniors graduated. Nearly all are in college or technical school. Welcome to the South Shore Drill Team.
Dude, you're already in the parade once. Is this just your own private parade? Nice.
What number are you?
Janie Kahn, the entry.
What number are you?
What parade entry number are you?
Works for me.
Get up here. I'm gonna interview you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I felt bad. I didn't know you were in an interview. I was like, Shellard.
It's okay.
Okay.
Keep walking. Try and get in the parade again. We're here with a worker. You are you're a Park District worker, Mary O'Day. Mary, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? That is the question. I'm a camp counselor for Camp Wilderness, which is at Roosevelt Pool and Field, every day of the week with different campers Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday.
Great. And so you have a lot of responsibilities today, too. What do you have to do today?
I am a banner carrier.
You are awesome. Okay, Mario Day, get out. Love you. Bye.
Goodbye. You're the worst. Gosh, I'm having fun.
Thanks, Mary. You too.
Who it is?
Well, as the South Shore drill team keeps coming by, we've got Josh Koo is the adult sponsor of the Key Club organization at Glenbrook South High School. It's affiliated with Kiwanis. Josh, this is the first time I've seen you in the parade.
I know, and this has blown my mind. I didn't expect so many people to be out here, and so it's been phenomenal to see the support. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 10 deep, I think, like in the middle of it down the street here. So
From start to finish, it was just packed, and I was blown away. I'm like, there's this many people living in Glenview? Like, holy cow.
I think they bring in a lot of other people too. It's, you know, tell us about Key Club's coming events and what you did this last year. Just talk about a couple of the big events and how you're coordinating with Kiwanis.
Yeah, this past year has been crazy. It's been our defining year, as we have music in the background for us.
It's perfect.
I know,
This is how it works.
Yeah, so our defining events this past year have been working with refugee children that have first come to America, getting them acclimated and assimilated, doing a lot of those little more intimate events where we try to focus on the human relationships with those that we help. But a big one that we've done and got on the news for is a event called Keep the Band Afloat. We were trying to raise $10,000 for an inner city school band to get them new band instruments. And we did that by making cardboard boats, racing them across our GBS pool, and doing a fundraiser in the process, and we were able to hit that goal.
That's great. That's great. I know you partnered with the marching band on that too. So thanks for all your hard work. Thanks for coming out. Glad you're here, part of the parade. Take care. Bye, Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want you to prepare yourself for the world-renowned South Shore Drill Team.
Little Legends Soccer Academy offers boys and girls ages 2 to 8 the opportunity to learn and play the world's most popular sport at clinics Little Legends Soccer Academy teaches the fundamentals of youth soccer with a special focus on having fun, being active, and making friends. This is the 6th year the Academy has participated in the Glenview Parade. Are you a soccer fan? Greg, are you?
I try.
I try as well.
Yes.
Yes. I've been trying to follow the Euro Cup. Not completely sure I'm understanding it all, but
They sure
some
seem
really
like
good
they're having
soccer.
fun in the
Some
crowd.
great soccer.
So
Oh
there
my
must
gosh.
be something there.
Oh my gosh.
And what would Glenview be without the Helping Hands organization? Since 1988, Helping Hands of Glenview, a local non-profit service organization, has assisted the Glenview elderly and disabled. They provide free transportation for doctor and medical appointments, provide financial assistance for essential supplies, home repairs and maintenance. Volunteer drivers are always needed. Call 847-729-8181 or visit the website at helpinghandsglenview.org.
A long time ago in a neighborhood not so far away, there was a street filled with spirited residents. With a parade merely days away, the rebels fired up their X-Wing fighter to show that the 4th is strong on Henley Street. Currently doing a flyby is the Henley Street Fighter, and the characters from Star Wars here to wish you a happy Independence Day, and may the 4th be with you all year long. Henley Street would like to congratulate Park Manor for participating and hope it will be the first of many. The droids will be at Hanking School and the Learning Center to welcome the students in August. Along the parade route, Hanking students delivered Star Wars-themed books to Rachel Davidson, Hanking librarian. Henley has participated in the parade for more than 40 years. Many families have 3 generations of Henley Street residents marching and or riding in today's parade. They are distributing Starbursts, Warheads, and Starlight Candy Mints to the crowds to celebrate this year's 4th and Star Wars theme, May the 4th be with you all year long. I like that. I like that theme. There's Yoda in the back.
Well, it's a hard act to follow, but somebody's got to do it. This year it's the job of the Glenview Titan Aquatic Club. Glenview Titan Aquatic Club is a competitive swim team, and it's run through the Glenview Park District. Swimmers from Glenview area take part in the year-round competitive swim club. They use the pools at Glenbrook South and Splash Landings. The swimmers range from beginners to championship caliber. The club is proud to have been a training hub for Olivia Smolinga, a 3-time state champion and record holder.
And this past week just qualified for the Olympics in Rio. She placed first with the Americans' fastest time in the 100 backstroke. So
we look forward to that.
Well, it's going to be exciting to watch her as she goes into the Olympics in Rio. This is the 6th year in the Glenview Parade for Mr. Floor Companies, which boasts of being the official floor of the Chicago Bulls. Igor Merkel is sales manager for the company, which has been around for 29 years to install, refinish, and repair hardwood floors in homes and businesses.
All right, here comes Hackney's. Hackney's is the oldest restaurant in Glenview, and they bring back the Chicago Celtic pipe band to our parade. They're throwing stuff. Where's the bread?
I just saved you.
Hackney's has 2 restaurants in Glenview. There are 5 total Hackney's that are operated by the Masterson family.
I got one. I got us a loaf of bread.
All right, the bread is flying. Now, if they could just figure out how to throw some over easy eggs and some corned beef hash,
Oh, man.
be perfect.
I want those onion rings.
Okay,
That's what I want.
Let's throw those too.
Get some of those onion rings up here. Coming up right behind Hackney's, it's the Rotary Club of Glenview Sunrise, supporting a variety of organizations throughout the community, such as Glenview Youth Baseball, Youth Services of Glenview Northbrook, Northfield Food Pantry, and Hangar One Foundation. Additionally, the club supports international programs like Guatemala Literacy and Shelter Box. This year, the club and Glenview firefighters are hosting the Hero Hustle Glenview Run, 10K, 5K, and 1 mile event on September 11th at Hoffman School. More information is available online at herohustle.com.
You guys are doing double duty on the parade.
I know, we split up.
And here comes Glenview True Value.
Oh,
Glenview True Value offers everything from party rentals to paint to engineer repair at its West Glenview location. That's 3222 Glenview Road. The owner is Mike Lovito. The vice president is Jim Olson. And this is their 3rd year in the parade. Welcome back.
coming right at us is the Blue Stars Drum and Bugle Corps. These marchers make up the Blue Stars Drum and Bugle Corps based in La Crosse, Wisconsin. The Blue Stars' mission is to develop life skills in young people through education and achievement in the performing arts. Students learn how to apply teamwork, dedication, perseverance, goal setting, and discipline to succeed now and into the future. They are world-class performers awarded many times in Drum Corps international competitions. I think they're going to come up and play for us.
I hope so.
We got great seats. Wow, that was a wall of sound. I love that. That's great.
And here is the U.S. Navy League Glenview Council, one of our many local military support groups. Glenview Council of the U.S. Navy League was chartered in 1960. Its mission is to support the men and women of the sea services, the Navy, the Marines, and Coast Guard.
Glenview History Center just came by. Former District 34 Superintendent Bill Attia at the wheel of a patriotically decorated 1961 Buick Electra for the Glenview History Center.
And here is the City Kid Theater Company. City Kid Company is a new theater troupe started by Carrie Hahn. Carrie has taught theater in Glenview for more than 3,000 children in the past 14 years. They offer acting classes and summer camps for kids ages 3 to 13. At City Kid Club, kids get to do improv and karaoke. This is the first time that the new theater company is marching in the parade. Welcome, City Kid Theater Company.
Distributing candy from their decorated vehicle are students of Championship Martial Arts, which teaches martial arts and fitness classes for ages 3 and up. Its mission is to encourage and motivate students, provide skills needed to help them succeed in life, such as confidence, discipline, self-esteem, focus, and physical well-being. Its Glenview location at 2735 Finkston Road is one of 47 in the U.S. This is the group's 13th year marching in the Glenview Parade. The head instructor is Sanjin Vidovcic.
Well, we're a little more than halfway through the parade. Next up, the Chicago Light Artillery Battery A, making their second appearance at the Glenview Parade. They represent an actual Civil War unit from the Chicago area that participated in the Western Theater during the Civil War. The unit fought at Shiloh, Vicksburg, and General Sherman's Atlanta campaign, among other battles. That's an authentic World War II era cannon. The group is commanded by Captain Bill Kumaro.
Looks like they're loading the cannon. Get ready.
Glad it's pointed the other way.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That got my attention.
Just had a heart attack. Wow. Imagine following that one in the parade route. Man down.
If you were asleep
Man
before,
down.
you are not now.
Yeah, wake up. Marching next are the players and coaches of the Glenview Titans Fast Pitch League, which for some 25 years has been giving girls ages 8 to 16 in the community a chance to play and participate in softball. The organization is run by a volunteer board of directors. Tryouts are August 9th and 10th and September 6th and 7th for the 2014-15 season. Joe Albrecht is this year's board president, and Dio Vega is the vice president.
And here's St. David's Church. They have 2 vehicles that are being driven for the church. They are a 1915 Model T Ford and a 2000 Miata. The church is located at the corner of Glenview Road and Shermer Road. They welcome all Christians for worship, fellowship, and fun. Activities are offered for all ages, including youth groups, Boys and Girls Scouts, choirs, Bible study, men's and women's groups, and many outreach activities.
They also host Troop 32 right there at St. David's as well. Great Boy Scout troop producing many Eagle Scouts over the years. Following St. David's is the Winona Cotter High School Marching Band. Based in Winona, Minnesota, the band has a long tradition of outstanding instrumental music ensembles and received many awards and accolades for its performances. It competed in 6 parades in 2015 and placed in the top 3 in all of those.
I think my hearing has recovered from the cannon. I'm ready to hear a performance.
What?
How do you beat the band? Well, Baird & Warner's gonna try. Here's their Glenbrook office. They have a 1915 Ford representing Baird & Warner, Glenbrook's office. Baird & Warner has served the Chicago area's real estate needs since 1855.
Coming up is the Little Gym of Glenview, where little gymnasts can begin their training careers. Little Gym of Glenview. Right behind the Little Gym is the American Taxi Dispatch Incorporated. It's been serving Glenview with low flat rates to and from O'Hare, Midway, and the Loop since 1976. Its cab has been part of the Glenview Parade for a decade. American Taxi, as a dispatch-only service, provides dispatch to independent owner-operators, provide their own vehicles, equipment, and insurance policies.
Here comes the real challenge of the parade. It is Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Koenig Rubloff Realty Group. Try and say that 20 times fast.
I can't.
So they are a real estate company. They've been serving Glenview for more than 60 years. They've been marching in Glenview's parade for more than 4 decades. The Koenig and Rubloff names have long been part of the Chicago area real estate landscape starting in 1930. Longtime Glenview residents and community contributors Ed and Norma Koenig were once the principals. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway merged Prudential, Rubloff Properties, and Koenig and Stray Real Estate in 2014 to make a new national real estate brand.
Here comes Glen Oak Acres Community Association. We always look forward to their floats. The 550 households that make up Glen Oak Acres are behind Wagner Farm between Wagner and Sunset Ridge Roads from East Lake Avenue to Winnetka. The association is quite active. 60% of the homeowners are members. Besides building a float every year, the neighborhoods sponsor a barn bash, spring hoedown dance, egg hunt, book club, garden club, tot club, and other community events.
Here's the entry from Glenview Community Church. Glenview Community Church has been in the parade for the last 3 years, but the church dates back to 1897 when it started in a small house on Dews Street. It's represented by Senior Pastor Chuck Mize, Pastor Pam Keckler, Pastor Elizabeth Hartung Ciccolini, and member Lumi Stutz.
Hi, Debbie, how are you? Richard Casper is a local inventor who promotes less dependence on foreign oil, fitness, and health, being eco-friendly. Richard, dude, why aren't you riding it? Come on, dude, next year. Keep up the work, keep up the work. You'll get it, you'll get it. Good to see you, good to see you on the block.
The 58th entry in the parade is Glenview Montessori School. They're rolling in on the decorated trolley. It's a member of the North Shore Montessori Schools who have been serving North Shore families for 49 years. The school has 4 spacious locations, a variety of programs for infants through elementary student age, and they go year-round.
This is the first time in the Glenview Parade for Alpha Krav Maga Compound. This is a self-defense school on Waukegan Road in Northbrook that also provides fitness classes and kids' self-defense programs.
Approaching the review stand, we have Shabbat of Glenview. The Rohr Shabbat Center of Glenview and Morton Grove has called Glenview home for 13 years. The synagogue offers a Hebrew school, an adult education, children's, and holiday programs. The center is led by Rabbi Yeshaya Benjaminson. With Cole's Children's Museum, it's all about the outdoors. Cole's Museum is located at Patriot Boulevard and Westlake Avenue. The float depicts an outdoor campaign scene with Nature Cat to promote the upcoming exhibit, Animal Secrets. The museum offers 17 other hands-on, permanent, and interactive exhibits for children ages birth to age 8. The president and CEO is Sheridan Turner, and she's joined on the car today by former village president Nancy Furfer.
Can't be found. When you find out you can live without it and go along not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you.
The Glenview Knights of Columbus Council is named after its founder, Father John J. Dussman. It was founded in 1953. It's a Catholic fraternal organization that, along with its Ladies Auxiliary, gives support to local schools, Boy Scout troops, and churches.
Second year, we were seeing Dreams Gymnastics and Dance in the parade. The local dance studio offers gymnastics and dance classes for ages 2 through 18. The owner of the studio, located at 3070 North Lake Terrace, is Patrice Troyer. The director of dance is Jessica McVeigh. Let's take a look. I think we got a performance. Kiara. This red, white, and blue float by the Illinois Right to Life Committee has been in the Glenview Parade for 45 years. The committee, founded in 1968, is a volunteer non-for-profit educational organization. Its Department of Special Events and Students United for Life began in Glenview in 1972. Riders today include Dennis Waltz, youth coordinator for Illinois Right to Life and Students for Life.
And we have actors and crew marching as part of the Glenview Theater Guild. They're an affiliated organization of the Glenview Park District. They produce high-quality, low-cost live theater productions, and they've been doing it for 4 decades. The Guild summer offering Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat just ended its run, but they're seen here in the parade. We have Brian Wallace, who played Joseph, Kara Vombrock, who played the narrator. Also riding in the decorated vehicle are President Ryan Elliott, Park District Liaison Anne Marie Shipstack.
Coming right behind Joseph is the Halo Laser and Aesthetic Medicine. This decorated vehicle represents Halo Laser and Aesthetic Medicine, located at 281 Waukegan Road on the second floor of Teddy Kossoff. The practice lists beauty, health, and wellness as its top priorities. The team works to keep clients looking their best, enhances their natural beauty, and uses a variety of cosmetic treatments to rejuvenate and effects of aging. This is their second year in the Glenview Parade, featuring Dr. Pramika Banerjee and Stan Menendez.
And here comes another first timer. It's Sunset Village. They're under new ownership as of 2013. This manufactured housing community off of Waukegan Road has seen major infrastructure improvements, such as connecting to the village water system. The property manager is Juan Gonzalez.
This trolley car represents V at the Glen, a Type A continuing care retirement community in Glenview that opened in 2002. V at the Glen offers distinctive services and amenities, providing residents a lifestyle focused on wellness and vitality to support successful aging. This is the 10th year V has participated in the Glenview Parade. Be fourth.
I hear another marching band. It's the Cavaliers Drum and Bugle Corps. Cavalier Drum and Bugle Corps is a world-class competitive junior drum and bugle corps. They're based in Rosemont. The Cavaliers was one of the 13 founding members of Drum Corps International. They are a 7-time DCI world champion. They were founded in 1948 as part of Chicago's Boyce Group Troop 111, and they've been long nicknamed the Green Machine. I think we're going to get it. I feel a great performance coming.
I feel it. Here it comes. The float coming at us now represents St. Catherine La Beret School, which serves students in preschool through 8th grade. This small, family-like environment enables students to both excel academically and enjoy the wonders of childhood. Its principal is Adam Dufault, and the assistant principal is Jody Ruder. The pastor of St. Catherine La Beret is Father Mina White-Haka.
Thank you.
Dr. Shellard, have a popsicle.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, guys. Do you want a popsicle? You got one.
I got one. Thank you. Well, maybe we're going to get another performance, this time from the North Shore Dance and Theater Group. North Shore Dance and Theater has been around since 1994. The group has a dance division for dance training for grades kindergarten through adult, a children's theater division for actors and actresses ages 5 through 18. All shows and classes are at Glenview United Methodist Church, and this is the third time they've been in our parade.
So they got a sign out there presenting Elf Jr. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, Elf.
Yeah, yes, I'm awaiting the release of Elf Jr. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure it's good too.
I think it's Elf set to music.
It's the sequel. They are a dance and performance group. Jim, I keep looking in the schedule. When do we do our dance routine?
Near the end.
Okay, I would just want to make sure I didn't forget.
It's usually right after the cameras are turned off.
Oh, very good idea. Real good. How are you, Dale? Here is Center Studio at the Glenview Park District. These parade marchers are from Center Studio, the dance department at Glenview Park District. Center Studio has more than 20 dancers ranging in age from 18 months to 80 years. The dance directors are Angelica Campbell and Nabi Jordan Polk. Welcome them back for the second year in the parade. Welcome.
This 1950 Chevy pickup truck represents two Glenview businesses, Chiropractic Wellness Center and Inspired Catering and Events by Karen and Gina Stefani. The center's Dr. Brandon Koloski has participated in the Glenview Parade for the last 2 years. His center has been in Glenview for more than 15 years.
Thank you. Here's the Big Waters Federation of Indian Guides Arapaho Troop. These marchers are some of the more than 500 families in the northwest suburbs joining together to celebrate and build Opano, the bonds with our children, and with proud Native American themes. One of the programs of Big Waters Federation is the Glenview Indian Arapaho Tribe, which promotes father and son bonding through activities like camping, crafts, sports, and recreation.
In loving tribute to the Blues Brothers, Joliet Jake and Elwood Blues. It's originated by John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd, are the Blues, B-L-O-O-Z-E brothers. Seen here, a replica of the 1974 Dodge Monaco Bluesmobile are Jake, also known as John Aguila, and Elwood, also known as Chuck Little, perform with the Blues Brothers Band. Their 12-piece show band has been performing in the Chicago area for more than 20 years.
Back to that same old place, sweet home, Chicago. Tell them, Jake. Well, 1 was 2, 6 2 is 8. Come on, baby, don't you make me wait. Howdy, hey, but baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, sweet home, Chicago.
Looks like Windy City Ice Cream's coming down the road now. Hopefully they've got some ice cream for us. I'm feeling like some ice cream right now. We're getting near the end of the parade and I'm getting a little hungry.
Stop right here.
Located in Alsip, Illinois, Windy City Ice Cream, providing ice cream throughout the Chicagoland area. We're pleased to welcome back the Chesterton Trojan Guard Marching Band, a crowd favorite here for decades. A competitive marching band since 1973, it is the recipient of many marching band invitational titles and awards throughout the Midwest. The Trojan Guard is proud to be a 3-time grand champion of Tampa, Florida's Outback Bowl Music Festival, placing first in the areas of field show, parade, concert, and jazz performance. The group is also proud to be a 5-time Indiana State School Music Association semifinalist. The 110 members of the Trojan Guard include 61 winds and brass, 17 percussion, 31 color guard, and 1 drum major. It is currently under the direction of Michael Scheiber with the assistance of Vincent Orizzi. The instructional support staff includes visual design Jeff Robleski and color guard instructor Lisa Scheiber. Let's take a listen as they come right at us, the Chesterton High School Trojan Guard Marching Band.
Well, Jim, believe it or not, the parade is kind of coming to a
Holy
close.
cow, that went fast.
It went
Didn't go
very fast. And you always need a big act to finish the parade, and we're
This is
lucky
one of the
we
biggest.
got
This
it.
is the biggest. We
This
got
is
them. We
it.
got them.
Here come the Jesse White Tumblers, a crowd favorite. They really don't need an introduction. They were created in 1959 to provide a positive alternative for inner city kids. Team members must stay away from gangs, drugs, and alcohol. They must stay in school, maintain a minimum average grade. The team consists of more than 325 members, male and female, with participants as young as 6 years old. And I'm gonna start filming now my own parade video.
I love this. It's great to have these front row seats, isn't it?
It's the best. How much did you pay?
Nothing. How about you?
Oh, I should have talked to you first.
Coming up here is the Special Consensus, which has appeared in the Glenview Parade off and on the past 15 years. This full-time professional touring bluegrass band formed in the Chicago area in '75. Over its 41 years of performing and recording, the band has garnered a Grammy nomination and several awards from the Nashville-based International Bluegrass Music Association. If you're in Nashville, check them out. Grand Ole Opry.
Painted on the sky, misty chase of moonshine, teardrop in my eyes.
And it looks like the Shriners traded in their magic carpets for cars.
Cars, I like it. All synchronized cars. I want to do that.
Well, Jim, the crowds are still here. Now's the time for our dance routine?
5, 6, 7, 8, go. I think it's time to eat our popsicles, eat our rye bread, eat the candy that's been thrown at us, and squeeze our stress ball.
All right.
That we got from Halo.
Everybody have a great 4th of July. We'll see you tonight at the fireworks show. Enjoy it, be safe, and we'll see you next year.
Take care.